Hey, good evening.
Hey, welcome to Sunday night.
Oh, I see what
with
happened.
Mark and Kathy.
The thing, the sweat,
What?
the SweatCor's thing just went.
Oh.
So now you can do your
Hey, welcome
thing.
to Sunday night with Mark and Kathy.
I don't even know what she's trying to do.
I don't know either.
Do we need an intro? Do you need to create something like that?
I just did. There is.
Oh. All right. Sunday night with Mark and Kathy's attitude. So that's what we got tonight. Okay, I got to pull this up. Got to find my deal here. All right. Hey, good evening, and we're excited to be back with you tonight. A couple of really important things. One, we just got home a little bit ago. So whoop, wrong side.
Hey, you're still bad with those pointers.
I know.
I can point to it.
This is us. There. Yeah. North Texas. We went to Denton this weekend to see our daughter, and we went to a North Texas football game, which didn't really work out very well for the Mean Green, but that's okay.
It sure was fun.
It was really fun.
The spirit of North Texas is much better.
Totally
than
changed.
It used to be 26 years ago.
Totally changed. It's a whole different world. It's awesome to go.
So
and now, just a little bit ago, Rangers finished their season, so I didn't wear my Ranger shirt because they're already in the playoffs, and they lost today. So I didn't really want to, we're going to make a big deal out of it. But Cowboys came from behind, and so which I know because they're America's team, so everybody that sees this video loves the Cowboys because if you're an American. I'm just saying, that's just the way it's in the Bible. So, but yeah, so
nowhere.
First, Mark
2
somewhere in there. So,
second
but
Mark.
Other than that, we're excited to be back with you guys again. You scoot up.
I know,
Don't you
I feel like I'm
don't you feel like she's way back there?
I'll try to scoot.
Okay, look here. I'll just give her some more.
Okay.
I'll scoot
Is
back
that better?
so that she can scoot up. See, that's what I need to do. I just need to give Kathy a word. So, we decided to go live again. Another top 5 from SweatCor's, and so Kathy and I were talking about it. We've been thinking through top 5 things, and Kathy had an idea. So,
So we're gonna do top 5 quick, healthy snacks.
Top 5 quick and healthy snacks.
Now, this isn't just like healthy snacks. There's lots of different healthy snacks.
Mm-hmm.
But these are ones that can be quick and can help you when you're in a hurry.
Yes. Okay. Because one thing that when we've talked to people, one of the things that we hear a lot is when they say when many people talk about not getting healthy, they say they don't have time. They don't have time to think about healthy choices. They don't have time to exercise. They don't have time. Seems to be a common thread. So what we want to do is say, hey, nutrition matters. Mm-hmm. And so if nutrition is important, there are some quick things that you can do that will help you make good choices rather than always go into the plethora of bad choices that are out there.
Plethora. That's a good word.
Plethora.
Yeah, because there is a plethora of bad choices. But there are a plethora of healthy choices too.
There's a lot of really good healthy choices.
Yeah.
And so we want to go through these. So we've got 5 that we want to go through tonight. I'm gonna let Kathy start.
All right. And my number 1 quick healthy snack is an apple. It's that simple. I mean, it's got great fiber. It's got natural energy in it because of the carbs that are in it that just give you good energy all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a good feeling. You know that saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away?
Mm-hmm.
It's really true.
It's a true story.
It is.
Yep. Because it really does keep you healthy. And now compare, because I've heard her do this, and you need to hear this. Compare coffee and an apple.
Well, let me start again. An apple gives you natural energy.
Mm-hmm.
Because it comes from the fructose that's in the sugar that's in the apple.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're going to have, it will revive you just as much as coffee will. Okay. But the thing about an apple that is better than coffee is the apple has fiber and it gets your body fueled in the morning.
Okay. But they say that if you really wanted to get serious about getting rid of coffee, which I don't know why anybody would do that, but you can have an apple in the morning and you'll be just as awake.
It'll revive you just as much. Yep.
So
true.
But now here's the other problem with that. There are people out there that right now they're going, I don't like apples. So what are you going to do with them?
So you that don't like apples, you can have a banana, you can do an orange, you can do whatever fruit you like. Berries are wonderful because they don't have very much, they don't have sugar or very much fructose in them at all. So they're loads of fiber. A bowl of berries is just as good as an apple. Maybe even better in some ways. So any kind of fruit is really good to have as a quick snack.
Apples are great if you will buy them from the store and keep them in your fridge. Don't keep them in a bowl because one they'll go bad quicker. But then there's just something about a cold apple. If you like apples, you're gonna like a cold apple a little bit better. They're a little more crisp.
And sometimes if you don't like apples, but you've been eating lots and lots of sweets. If you try to eat an apple and you've got that sweet taste in your mouth all the time, you're not going to like an apple as much.
Yeah.
But if you'll get rid of sweets and just have them on occasion, apples will taste much better.
Yep.
So
what's that? Honeycrisp? Is that the one that I like?
Those are our favorite.
Honeycrisp are just ridiculous.
This is a good time of year too. Fall is
they're
huge. Some of them are like.
I mean, like she's not even kidding.
Yeah,
they're massive.
Huge.
they're a little more expensive though. So if you can get red apples if you like. I don't really like red apples.
I don't like this.
Galas. I didn't know this, but there's like 1,000 different types of apples.
The green ones are a little bit more tart, but they're good.
If you got to have something like that. So.
Yeah. Another thing another thing you can do is if you want a little bit of protein with your apple, use almond butter. Mm-hmm. It's a great protein, and it is a great fat, and you're getting good carbs with your apple. So there you go. You got your three main things right there.
And if you would say, hey, I've tried almond butter, like you really like peanut butter, and you've tried almond butter, and you're going, I don't really like almond butter. This is different. When you put it on an apple, you're not going to know the difference. I'm just telling you. I'm a peanut butter snob. Schnob.
Schnob
I'm a
or
peanut
snob?
I'm a peanut schnob. I don't even know what this voice is. It really makes a difference. I mean, it really adds to the apple. You won't know really any difference. And that's actually one of my favorite snacks. If I had to pick up the 5 that we're going to tell you, apple with almond butter, by far top of the list for me.
Probably one thing that we do almost every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
I have at least one apple every day. No matter what, whether I put almond butter on or not. So fantastic. Fantastic snack.
All right, number 2, energy bars. They are great, but
you got to watch them.
You have got to look at your ingredients. If you have not been through our Fit to Serve program and gone through our ingredients, or our reading the labels, and learning about how to really read labels and ingredients lists, then I totally think you need to do that. But
okay, back
there's
on point.
only 2
energy bars.
Only 2 that I really recommend, and it's a Lara bar or the Kind bar that is only 4 or 5 grams of sugar. Now there's a lot of Kind bars out there.
4 or 5 grams of sugar.
Whatever.
So she's talking about my peanut butter schnob, and she's doing her math. 4 or 5 grams.
Back on the subject.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
4 or 5 grams of sugar because they.
And it'll say right on the label.
Yes,
like
you'll see
on
it.
the front. You don't have to read the nutrition stuff.
There is a dark chocolate and mint one that is delicious. There is a dark chocolate and sea salt one that's delicious. There's a cherry and something I can't remember. It's really good. But those, it's amazing how most of the energy bars that you look at have lots and lots of sugar, or they have lots and too much protein that our body really doesn't need. I mean, some of them will pack in 30 grams of protein. Now, if you are working out a lot and you need to build lean muscle, you need to build that, protein is great, and I'm not doubting those. But so many of those that add so much protein, they load it with sugar. And so you have to really watch those, and it will add up on calories, and it will add up on just turning to fat. So make sure that you're looking at those.
Look for ones that have mostly natural ingredients. If you go and you look at those protein bars, that I look at them as like really the weightlifter kind of protein bars. They're not real protein. I mean, they're not like I don't know how to describe this. They're not really for people that are making healthy choices. They're for like guys that are going into the gym and they're super thick and they're I mean, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about just something that could be a snack. You know, Snickers has this really cool commercial they've been doing for a while where they get to the afternoon and it's some celebrity and they're like, "You're not you when you're hungry." Okay, that's one of their things, right? Well, rather than grabbing a Snickers, we're talking about some energy bars, some protein bars that are going to give you something that's beneficial. If you're not working out, you're in the middle of the day at work, you don't need some of these other protein bars that are out there, and you're going to know them because they have tons of chemicals in them, lots and lots of chemicals in them. So we're talking about protein bars with lots of natural ingredients. The Kind bars are like that. The Lara bars are amazing.
But I have a question for you. You're going to look at the Lara bar ingredients, and you're going to look at sugar, and it's going to say 21 grams of sugar. But I told you in the Kind bar to only have 4 or 5. Why? Why do I say the Lara bar is still good?
Because you want all of us to gain weight. Kathy is trying to sabotage you. That's her goal.
That is so not
because
true.
The Lara bar, you will notice most Lara bars have only 5 ingredients, some even less.
Some even 2.
Yeah. And usually those ingredients include dates, right? And dates have lots of sugar, but they're natural sugars. So they have to figure those in. So that's why the sugars look like they're high, but they're not added sugars. They're a part of whatever the fruits are that they use or the dates. That type of thing. Did I get it right?
You got it exactly right. And what's good about that natural sugar compared to just cane sugar?
Your body processes it naturally. It knows how to deal with natural sugar.
It does. And also, you have fiber in it. So the fiber from the dates and the nuts and everything that's in that Lara bar are also going to hold on to those sugars.
Which everybody knows what fiber does. And Sue is on again tonight, so I got to bring up poop. Fiber makes you poop. Okay? And so that gets that out there. But yeah, that's the important thing. But you're looking for minimal ingredients. So Lara bars are fantastic with that because they only have a few ingredients and they're all natural. And you're looking for low sugar if you're looking for the Kind bars. Now, I have one more that I really like.
Okay.
But I want to know your thought because we do buy them. It's a Texas brand actually. It's called Oat Mega. Mm-hmm. OATMEGA. Yes. It's one of my favorite bars just because they taste really, really good, and they're not terrible.
No, they're really good.
They're a little more expensive than Lara bars. If you're not in Texas, if you're not near, we have a grocery store down here called H-E-B. If you're not anywhere near an H-E-B, you're gonna have to order them online, which you can get them through Amazon and things like that. But if you're looking for a really good bar, that's probably my favorite one of all of them. But
and it actually is a protein bar because it's got whey protein in it, but it's grass-fed whey, so it's a better whey. And so yes, it is. That is another one I forgot.
That's a
very
good one.
Good.
But it's not as easy to find. Yeah. So you're going to find Kind bars and Lara bars at most grocery stores. You're going to find them at Target and Walmart, things like that. Oat Mega. You're going to unless you're near an H-E-B here in Texas somewhere, you're going to have to find them online. But they're worth it. They're really, really, really
They're worth it. Okay, what's my next one?
Okay, so we've got apple with almond butter or some kind of fruit. All right. We've got protein bars, specifically Lara bars or Kind bars with a honorable mention for the Oat Mega bar.
Yep.
All right. So now, third quick and easy or quick and healthy snack would be?
Almonds and dark chocolate.
Almonds and dark chocolate.
Yes.
Okay.
Dark chocolate has antioxidants in it that are really good for your body. But it has to be at least 70% dark chocolate. Now, there's one out there called Lily's dark chocolate that is actually sweetened with stevia. And it's really good. It's hard to find it. You can find it online. Whole Foods and Sprouts, I think, are the 2 places that I've seen them. But it is
Lily's dark chocolate.
Lily's dark chocolate.
Lily's dark chocolate.
They she also has some little chocolate chips, Lily's chocolate chips that you could also make put some almonds in them in there and then have a little trail mix. Cool. And really good. But if you have just say 10 almonds and 1 square of that dark chocolate, that's going to be a great filler and really good for you and really tasty.
Now I hear the way you guys think when Kathy talks, okay? So when she says
I don't know what you're going to say.
10 almonds, Whoa. How in the world can I eat all of those, right? You'd be surprised, okay? So 10 almonds, they have really, really good fat. They're actually, would you say they're the best nut?
That or walnuts, because walnuts have omega-3s, really good fats.
Could we
too.
just, for this, say it's the best?
Sure.
Okay. Almonds are,
you can have walnuts
officially,
too.
no. Almonds are officially the best nut that you're going to have.
Okay.
Okay. And they really do. They fill you up really quick, and so it's really good. But if you have trouble with almonds, because they can be a little bit dry, that's where the dark chocolate comes in. Now let me tell you, for some of you, you're going, I don't like dark chocolate. Well, that's why you need the almonds with it, because it's going to help offset that taste. 70% dark chocolate is really not bad. It's edible. It's got a little bit of bitter. You go higher than that, you're gonna taste it. I mean, it's not what you think chocolate is. Right. Most of us are used to what is considered milk chocolate, and that is not at all what we're talking about. No. But when you have the almonds and you have a little bit of dark chocolate pieces or whatever that is, it's a really great snack. It's very filling, and you're not doing yourself. You're not hurting yourself with a lot of calories and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Okay.
The other thing, number 4.
Oh, we're going to number 4?
Yeah, you ready?
Oh, we're already moving on.
Yeah. Boom. Number 4 is popcorn.
Popcorn.
Now, there is a
caramel popcorn, buttered popcorn, chocolate popcorn. No. Is there a chocolate popcorn?
Probably.
That would be awesome.
Do you remember back in the 80s? No, maybe it was even 70s. 80s, 70s, whenever they had those popcorn. Yes, you were. Whenever they had those popcorn like places and you go in and
popcorn
all
stores.
Different flavors of popcorn.
Yeah.
All different kinds. Do you remember that? Yeah,
okay.
That was huge.
Cool story from my childhood, so we can all get to know each other a little bit more. There was one of these popcorn stores in a little shop center right near my house, and on a Sunday, a friend of mine and I were walking around. We were actually riding our bikes through this little shop area, and I just randomly pulled on the door because everything was closed on Sunday back then, because that's when America loved God. But anyway, so I just randomly pulled on the door, and the door to the popcorn shop opened up, and nobody was there. They forgot to lock it for the weekend, and so we called the police, and the store owners came so that they could lock it up, and we thought, huge reward, because we saved them, and they gave us like a little box of popcorn.
That was it?
Stupid. So anyway, that's my story. Doesn't really have anything to do with health, but they did. They used to, and it had all these different flavors and all these bins all over the place.
Remember that? Yeah, I do.
Some of these guys have no idea what you're talking about.
You'd walk in and it smelled so good.
It did smell good.
Yeah.
So when you're talking popcorn, what's a healthy
popcorn? When I'm talking popcorn, now let me go back just a little bit. Let's talk about this.
Okay.
Some people are allergic to corn or cannot eat corn or do not eat corn because of the GMOs and all of that kind of stuff. There is corn you can get.
Gamo.
There is corn you can get that's not GMO, like kernels of corn. So look for that. Okay. But one thing about popcorn is it is very filling. It has lots of fiber in it, and it has hardly any calories, mm-hmm. Okay? But the way we do it at our house is instead of getting the bags of microwave popcorn, they have lots of chemicals and all kinds of stuff in them. You can make it very simply. Just get a 1/4 cup of popcorn and put it in a brown sandwich bag.
Get those plastic bags you see at the store that are just full of kernels.
Yeah.
Right? That's what you're talking about.
Popcorn kernels.
Just the kernels. Yeah. Super cheap.
Yeah. Just take 1/4 of a cup. Put it in a brown lunch sack, like you'd give your kids your lunch, used to. Now, they don't do that anymore. But you put it in there, and you just fold it 2 times down, put it in the microwave, and set it for the popcorn thing. And you don't have to put oil. You don't have to put anything in it. When it comes out, you can put spray butter on it.
Okay, go through that list again. Let's make sure everybody got that. So
popcorn kernels.
1/4 cup.
1/4 cup. Put in a brown lunch bag.
Not a white one. It won't work.
No. Fold it down, just at the top 2 times.
Will it really not work?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. She's so serious. I thought, okay.
All right,
so just in a bag. Fold it down.
Fold it down 2 times.
Okay.
Sit it upright in the microwave, and then just pop it like you would pop. Just push the popcorn button. And boop. You will have delicious popcorn. But if you just eat it like that, it's not very tasty. So you have to put
chocolate
some salt. No.
Oh.
You have to put some salt on it and spray butter or whatever, and then shake it in the bag. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great snack. Has no oil or fat in it.
Now, Sue says that she has a dark chocolate. She has a chocolate popcorn recipe that you could put dark chocolate in, and you'd have chocolate popcorn.
You
and
could.
It would be dark chocolate.
I mean, you could try it.
Maybe
melt those dark chocolate chips or dark chocolate chunks. I try it soon. Let us know.
Why not? Yeah.
I want to know how it goes.
What about could you melt a Snickers on it?
No, that wouldn't work. And you can add different flavors to it. Like I know someone that puts chili powder on it and makes it kind of taco seasoning and different things, so you can make it flavorful. Yep. So play with it and kind of see what you like.
Okay, so here we go. Top 5 is this.
We don't have top 5 yet.
I'm not. Just calm down.
Oh, okay.
See what I deal with. So apple with almond butter, some sort of fruit. There's your first one. Second one, energy bars, Lara bar, Kind bars, Oat Mega bars, those kind of things. Low ingredient.
Yeah.
Okay, and low sugar and low ingredient. Almonds, number 3. Almonds with little bits of dark chocolate, 70% or greater. Number 4, popcorn in a brown bag, not a white bag, no other bag. Brown bag. 1/4 cup, fold it over, hit the popcorn button. Okay? And number 5.
Raw vegetables. Okay, now let me explain.
See, now somebody just went, why am I watching this podcast?
Raw vegetables with hummus. Now,
okay.
I want to tell you this. This is not something this has a little bit of prep to it. Okay? Mm-hmm. So on, say, Saturday or Sunday, you make your hummus. I have a great hummus recipe. So make your hummus and put it in just a container, a plastic container. Okay? You can divide it up into smaller little containers and put it in the refrigerator. Go ahead and portion it out. And then get some broccoli, get some baby carrots, get some cauliflower, get some those snow peas, get some asparagus and cut it up. Whatever vegetables you like. And go ahead and cut them out and portion them in bags. And then when you come in, for instance, if I come in like at 4 o'clock, but we're not going to eat till like 6 and I've got to cook dinner and all that, and I'm hungry at 4 o'clock, if I was very much wanting to just go grab a handful of goldfish or a handful of something that was in the pantry, just easy. I knew in about 2 hours I would be eating dinner.
Handful of Snickers.
Whatever, M&Ms, whatever. But now, if you already have prepared and you're already
keeps
knowing,
talking. She just doesn't even act like I'm here.
They're not either. Already knowing that, okay, when I go in there and I'm going to start cooking, instead of picking on all the stuff that's around in the kitchen, that's not healthy, I could have those vegetables with that hummus and I could sit there and eat that. And it's going to be much better for me.
Absolutely.
And also that can be something you can grab and take in your lunch. You know. Now
this is where I want to make sure that you understand, because our idea for our top 5 quick and healthy snacks does not necessarily mean they're easily portable. Okay, taking a bag of vegetables with you when you're going to go out somewhere, that doesn't really work. But this is a great idea, like Kathy said. If you come home at night or late in the afternoon, you know you got a fixed dinner or there's that gap. This is something to have in the fridge, ready for you, ready to go. Whereas protein bar, apple, even a little baggie with dark chocolates and almonds, you can take that kind of stuff with you. So you got to be thinking both ways, because if we're thinking healthy, we got to think all circumstances, all situations. And so the vegetables, this is a fantastic thing to have at the house. And I will tell you this, if you need a hummus recipe, my wife makes the best hummus ever. I think she's Greek or something, and we don't know it because it is so good. And she will say this: you portion it out and you put the hummus, and it lasts you the week. Hummus doesn't last a week in our home. It lasts.
Everybody loves it.
2 days. So you'd have to be really diligent about portioning it out and making sure that nobody gets to it, because if you try her hummus,
everybody's
gonna want it. So. But yeah, so that's one of those kind of healthy snacks that you can have at the house. Whenever we go hiking and things like that, we always take bottled water. Typically, we've got a protein bar of some sort, and we've got an apple or some sort of piece of fruit. That's a great on the road kind of thing. Yeah. If you're going to work, maybe some vegetables and a little deal of hummus.
Make your popcorn before.
Make your even take a little baggie with it already in there. Go to the microwave at work and pop it in. When you're ready for some popcorn there. So you can look at these top 5 that we've given you, and then you apply it to where it makes the most sense in your life, right? Because we're thinking healthy decisions all the time, not just every now and then when it's convenient.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's one other thing I want to say. This is just a free tip.
I don't know where she's going.
And we talked about this.
Okay.
One thing I like in the afternoons is having a cup of coffee. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times I'll do half calf or decaf, especially if if you have trouble sleeping because caffeine. But there's one thing that really helps me with coffee is when I come in and I drink a cup of coffee before I get started on dinner or whatever. It fills me up, and it helps me not eat as much while I'm waiting. It also will give me a little bit of energy if I didn't get my run in that morning, whatever, to go run in the afternoon also. So it's just something that I think is a good little tip for people that like coffee or tea, even having a glass of hot tea or just a glass of iced tea.
I don't really do tea. I do the coffee.
So just a
tea's not my
free thing about helping you.
For sure. And now I'm going to qualify. You heard what she said. She'll do half calf or something like that. We're talking coffee at the house. Okay. Yeah. We're not talking Starbucks, right? We're not talking
That's
Frappuccino.
Loaded with sugar.
Okay.
The pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, does that even have coffee in it?
I don't think so.
I don't even.
It's just so. All that stuff is so.
I'm just going to call some of you out. Some of you think you're coffee drinkers because you go to Starbucks a lot, and you're not necessarily drinking coffee. Okay, they have really good coffee if you want to research that. But if you're getting the half calf, decaf frappuccino, caramel, mocha light, whatever, be honest with yourself. You're not drinking coffee. Okay, and those really are not good for you. Those need to be special every now and then sort of a thing. They should not be an everyday sort of thing, but just because they have a little coffee in them, if they even have the coffee in them. So absolutely. Okay.
So we hope that
Sue asked a question real quick. Okay. How much dark chocolate?
I usually do just like, they have 2 of those squares. Like there's a bar, there's like 2 squares. It's all divided into squares. Usually I'll do 2 of the squares. I try to make it where the almonds, and every time I do a snack, about 150 calories. And so just whatever that equals out to be.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I can say this. When I do fruit, I don't think about the calories. So I don't eat like 3 apples or something, but I'll just get an apple, and it depending on the size, you gotta really weigh it out or figure it out. But if you're eating an apple, you're eating something really crazy healthy for you. Don't worry about the calories.
Yeah.
I mean,
but the almond butter can add up. I mean, if you're putting almond butter on it, so you really want to just make sure you limit yourself to 2 tablespoons. Don't just go crazy and eat the whole thing of peanut butter.
Kath will pretty much
will
come in and get 2 tablespoons, put them on a little dish, and then she just scoops the apple in that. That way she knows she's only eating whatever that is. But if you're not doing the almond butter and stuff, you're just eating that piece of fruit. Just enjoy the piece of fruit because there's so much benefit to that, and it's 100% natural. So, okay.
Yes, and Hannah, I am wearing the Thigh Lamb shirt just for y'all.
And I am wearing.
Columbia?
It's not there. It's still not there. It's over here. The North Texas shirt. Wow. I think that's a good way to end. Hey, thank you for joining us again for our live show once again tonight. If you have any suggestions or other snacks that maybe you think we missed or you have questions about because it's your regular snack and you want to know how healthy it is, put it in the comments or send us a message. We would love to be able to talk to anyone. And if you have a great healthy snack that we didn't pick, we'll give you credit for it. We'll throw it out there to everybody, and we'll make sure that everybody knows that you are healthier than Mark and Kathy.
There you go. And thank you for sharing our videos. Get out there and share more so more people can just have some more good tips.
Absolutely. Okay.
All right. Thank y'all.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great week.
Yeah.